Welcome back, top gamers. Today, we're breaking down a major legal storm hitting Sony and the PlayStation Store. Multiple lawsuits have been filed around the world. Let's dive into what's going on and what it could mean for PlayStation gamers everywhere. What are these lawsuits about? Sony is facing legal action over how it runs the PlayStation Store. Here's what the lawsuits claim: monopoly and antitrust issues, overpriced games. Critics say Sony's control over the PlayStation Store lets them charge inflated prices for digital games and add-ons. Some even call it the Sony tax. No outside sellers. Developers and publishers are reportedly forced to sell digital content only through the PlayStation Store. Sony also stopped third-party retailers from selling download codes, which limits consumer choice and kills competition. Breach of competition laws. Unfair business practices. With Sony's massive market share in gaming, they're accused of using their dominance to impose harsh terms on developers and publishers. Unjustified pricing. These lawsuits argue that Sony's digital pricing doesn't match its actual distribution costs, leaving consumers paying more than they should. Major lawsuits. Around the world, Netherlands, 2025. A Dutch consumer rights group has filed a class action saying Sony's pricing policies have hurt over 1.7 million gamers. Their findings: digital games cost 47% more on average than physical copies. UK 2022, a massive £5 billion lawsuit accuses Sony of breaking competition laws by limiting how developers can sell their games. A trial is set for 2026. Players who were affected will get PlayStation Network credits as compensation. What could happen next? More competition, lower prices. If Sony is forced to change its policies, we might see more stores selling digital PlayStation games and better prices for gamers. Refunds for players. In cases like the US, gamers who overpaid could see real compensation like PSN credits or even cash. Sony denies all wrongdoing, and the lawsuits are still playing out across different countries. This could change how digital games are sold for good. What do you think? Is Sony being unfair or just doing business? Let's talk about it in the comments and stick around. More breaking PlayStation news is coming up next. NextGen Console Watch, your go-to show for all things gaming hardware. Damon Hatfield, joined by Ryan McCaffrey from Unlocked and Max Scoville from Beyond. Today, we're diving into fresh details on the next generation Xbox and some thoughts from PlayStation's leadership about the future. Xbox Next Gen hardware update. Microsoft recently announced they're building multiple new Xbox devices with AMD, promising next level performance, cutting edge graphics, breakthrough gameplay, and full compatibility with your existing Xbox game library. Sounds exciting, right? But Ryan, didn't they say something similar before? Ryan: yeah, this is mostly a reaffirmation that Xbox is sticking with AMD for their next-gen consoles. It's a continuation of their focus on compatibility, meaning your current Xbox games will work on future hardware, which is awesome. There's also talk about a 2027 release window for Xbox's next-gen consoles and a new first-party handheld device. The handheld had rumors of being sidelined, but it seems it's back on track. Ryan, what's your take? Ryan: it seems Xbox is planning a handheld alongside their home consoles built with AMD's silicon. This aligns with their strategy to offer Xbox gaming anywhere: console, PC, handheld, and cloud. Handheld preview and software thoughts. Ryan got to try the upcoming ROG Ally Xbox handheld, and while he only played an older game, Gears of War Remastered, the device felt lighter and more comfortable than expected. Performance impressions are positive but preliminary. Newer games will give a better picture. PlayStation's future, what we know. Sony CEO Hiroaki Nishino shared some insights about PlayStation's next-gen plans, highlighting A huge player base across PS4 and PS5, commitment to new and improved ways to engage players, confidence in local console gaming over cloud dependency due to network stability concerns. Max, how do you interpret that? Max. Sony acknowledges many players are still on PS4, so they face the challenge of supporting that large ecosystem while preparing for the next generation. They're emphasizing traditional consoles rather than full cloud gaming, which reassures fans who want solid local play. Cloud gaming, Xbox versus PlayStation. Xbox includes cloud as a key part of their future, aiming for flexible gaming anywhere, but consoles and PC remain their foundation. PlayStation sees cloud gaming as supplementary, but believes most players prefer local play for now. The state of this generation, both Xbox and PlayStation have faced criticism over this generation's software lineup. Slow game releases, big delays, and a heavy focus on live service games. Ryan notes Xbox has improved its first-party output with recent hits like Flight Simulator, Stalker 2, and Indiana Jones, and with more games coming soon. Max adds PlayStation's generation feels like a wash so far, lacking the steady stream of big exclusives that made PS4 so memorable. We want to hear from you. What do you want most from the next-gen Xbox? Unrivaled power, a physical disc drive, a new controller, or maybe just a reasonable price? Drop your vote and thoughts in the comments below. Also, tell us, what's your all-time favorite handheld? Thanks for watching. Big thanks to Ryan and Max for joining today. I'm Damon Hatfield signing off before my upcoming vacation. You'll be in great hands with Ryan and Max hosting the next few weeks. We'll be back soon with more next-gen gaming news. See you then.